Good morning, everyone. This is Mel Soul and one of my instructors, David Olberding. He teaches at my Sea Trails Resort course. If you want to have a great time where you can go to one place, stay, play. They have 3 great golf courses. You can do a 3-day school, a couple of rounds of golf, 3 nights accommodation. This is a great place for you and your buddies to go for a 3-day school. David has been with me for over 20 years, and that is something that you will really enjoy. Today is Saturday, and Saturday is short game Saturday. So David, when you're teaching the short game, and we're now going to be talking about chipping and putting and pitching, what do you notice that the amateurs do quite a lot of?
Okay, well, I see a lot in the short game, chipping, pitching, is the attempt, I guess, to get under the ball, to try to lift the ball up, where the club head passes the hands, and you end up flipping and kind of bowing the right wrist. So I see this is a very common behavior.
So you would think that
hit the ground fat, or you kind of come up on it, catch it.
Yeah. So you think it's the problem is more with the right hand than with the left hand?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what would your cure be? What kind of drills do you give the student that would help?
One of my favorite ones is to just talk to the individual about like an upside down triangle with your arms, and so that you want to maintain that back and through. And so a little practice aid that I came up with was this wristband here, and what I do is I like to put a fiberglass training alignment rod underneath here, and then that's going to keep the back of my left wrist nice and flat. I will not be able to bend that, and so then therefore it will keep my right hand in check. So I like to set up like this, and then with that attached and the fiberglass rod underneath, I can simply feel the motion of the shoulders rocking back and forth without excessive use of the bottom hand. And
if you try and use it with the bottom hand, then this is going to thump into you in the side, right? And you can get.
So the whole idea is when you set up, it's an inch or 2 maybe outside your left rib cage, and then when you finish, it's the same amount or maybe greater inches away from your rib cage.
When you first practice this at home or on the course, practice it either to a green, or you can use this just on your lawn at home, but don't have a target to start off with. I don't want you focusing on how hard to hit it. I want you to get the technique first. This is a great training aid. Everybody should have an alignment stick in their golf bag if they're serious about their golf game. So David, why don't you go ahead and hit a chip, and let's see how this works.
Just rocking the shoulders back and forth, brushing the grass gently at the bottom. Weight on the left side, look at my landing spot, and execute the shot.
So you'll notice when David's finished, there has been no attempt to flip, because if he did, bang, that would give him feedback immediately over here. And so if he did, the very next swing, he can work on not having that happen. So if you don't have an alignment stick, go out and buy one. Usually they come in pairs, but the alignment stick is something that's so important to have in your golf bag anyway. I use it for a ton of different things, not only alignment. Something like this, can be of great use. Sometimes I'll stick it in front of the student if I'm trying to get them to do something else. If you don't have an alignment stick, go and buy one. Put it against the club like this. Your chipping will improve. Try it.